ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NXT April 4th review. This episode is kind of just a little bit more story development going into the go-home show towards NXT TakeOver of New Orleans. The show is pretty okay. I mean, it's worth watching. It gives you a lot of story elements that get you interested and pumped for the pay-per-view coming up. You get to see in the main event Lars Sullivan compete against Killian Dane, which actually wasn't a bad match. It was pretty okay for two brute guys like them competing against each other. I think that this is going to develop a storyline for them to face each other one-on-one in a serious match at an NXT TakeOver coming up later on this year. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Lars Sullivan being in this ladder match for the North American Championship is quite interesting. I would love to see him hold that title, but with it being a ladder match, to me, a big guy like him winning a match like that, I really just don't see that working out with having guys like Ricochet, EC3, Adam Cole, and so many other great performers that are in this event that can win this match, to be quite frank with you guys. So don't be surprised that Lars Sullivan doesn't win this match. Not that I don't think anybody believes Lars Sullivan's going to win that title anyway at this point in juncture. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. Lars Sullivan and Killian Dane's match went pretty good for about 10 minutes, and then EC3, Ricochet even came out at the end. We got Adam Cole that came in there. Pretty much everybody that is involved in this six-man ladder match was in this segment. But other things that developed, they did create a promo package for the Johnny Gargano versus Thomas Ciampa. I really liked that one. It was very good story development, very good explanation of what brought them together as enemies instead of as a tag team. You got a lot of heartfelt feel in the relationship that they had before they became enemies. And it was just a lot of good stuff thrown in together and how it all unfolded to the point where they became enemies. Thomas Ciampa's main reason for this whole breakup was he felt that this was not about them. Johnny Gargano made it all about him, with them being as a tag team. And that was his reason for blowing up the way he did. Johnny Gargano felt completely different. He felt it was about them as a tag team, and that his mind is diluted with false information that's completely blindsiding him as a person and blinding his judgment towards Johnny Gargano. But with all the things that happened going up to that point, with Ciampa making him lose his job and so on and so forth after the world title match, he's now got to fight back his reinstatement to NXT to get his opportunity to be back in NXT and perform for the WWE. Or he's going to be no longer part of the company altogether. So that's a very good promo that they did. Let me see what other things happened on this show. Give me 1 second here. Oh yeah, the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Finals came about. Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong competed against the Authors of Pain. Very good match. It went over 20 minutes long, but unfortunately the ending was crap. And that was because Undisputed Era went ahead and interfered in the match, trying to think that if they get them both disqualified, it cancels them both out and Undisputed Era doesn't have to defend the titles. Well, Bobby Fish is injured, so they're continuing to keep the titles on Undisputed Era by giving the title to Adam Cole. which I don't understand why they want to do that when they could have used the finals of this Dusty Rhodes Classic tag team match as a way of crowning a new tag team champions. I honestly think that would have been a better route for them to go on. But they were forced into having Adam Cole hold on to the tag team titles with Kyle O'Reilly, which is not Kyle O'Reilly's partner by any means. So, I mean, then you're doing that and having him, I don't know. I think it's completely crazy for them to be doing that, but that's what they're doing. So, Adam Cole's going to be in 2 matches. He's going to be in the ladder match for the North American Championship and the tag team title match. I think that this is a great opportunity to build a story around Undisputed Era and turn them into a dynasty within NXT, make them the top-notch faction, to be quite frank with you guys. So this is a good opportunity to make Adam Cole have the fucking pay-per-view of a lifetime. Quite frank with you, I think they should make him the star of the fucking show and make him the MVP of NXT TakeOver New Orleans. But that's just me. So, after that, just a lot of Ember Moon. She discussed how she felt like Shayna Baszler is taking advantage of her MMA style life, her being a performer in the MMA, but acting as if everything's given to her on a silver platter, which is 100% incorrect. The other thing that she's going to plan on destroying Shayna Baszler and putting an end to her championship run at the title so that she can finally put her to rest. So that's Ember Moon's overall opinion or attitude towards this pay-per-view matchup that she's got going on. So that's pretty much all of that in a nutshell. They also talked about the NXT World Title match. They pretty much did a lot of promo video work, giving us an idea of how these stories all came about. And that's pretty much all of it in a nutshell. The show was worth watching for storyline development, seeing what the promo videos were about that told the story behind every important match that's on the card. And that's pretty much it. So, at this time, guys, leave your comments and opinions down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that. Also, hit the like button if you liked the video, and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Thanks a lot, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Alright, bye.